Hello and welcome to a review of the Art of Dead Space book, a book released alongside Dead Space 3 to celebrate the new game. This was provided by Titan Books. Please do check them out. A link will be provided. They are a very awesome online store, providing good quality service on their delivery. So yeah, to begin, just from this first page, you can tell, it's very high quality. Let's see, got some nice concept art. A brief introduction to your character Isaac, all very cool. This is a section I really liked. Basically, it shows some of the very early designs of Isaac's armor, and then on the next page it shows the original Dead Space armor. It's great to see just how the developers, the artists, developed the character Isaac's looks, appearance. It's very awesome. And then some late designs. It's obviously Isaac from Dead Space 2, I believe. You also get some views of Isaac from Dead Space 3 wearing his Arctic armor. It looks very cool. Some of the head assembly areas. Very awesome. From when he equips a new suit, I think this is where it comes up, or all the different pieces. Oh no, this is the bit where it comes up. Shows how it assembles onto Isaac's face. And there we also have the back health bar. Here we have shopping for suits. This, it's shown there, even how much work goes into creating, the workshops for Isaac's armour. The characters of Dead Space, Ishimura. It's good to see just how much work goes into environments. Like, I was quite surprised by this. That such detail, such thought goes into even just signs you'd see on the walls in the game. That's quite amazing. Like, there's a picture of the Ishimura, also very awesome. Some environment shots showing them trying to get the blood, the gore, showing how they're trying to show off the horrors of the scenery from the original game. Really just reflects to the final product of Dead Space 1. The tool bench. Got little scavenger bots from Dead Space 3, also very cool. To see the processes when making these. Got the weapons. Flamer over here. It's cool to see how much detail goes into it. Just even the triggers themselves, different part of the guns, the process it takes to create such an awesome, iconic weapon of Isaac, the plasma cutter. Weapon crafting is obviously the system from Dead Space 3. Combining weapons. It's cool to see how much 4 went into trying to combine these weapons and what they would look like combined together. You never thought about the vehicles really, did you? Because it's kind of a second thought, you think, the vehicles, like some of them. A lot of work does go into some of these. Also got some ice vehicles from Dead Space 3. Even the doors. I always did quite like what Dead Space, all the unique doors you'd find throughout the game. You've got some of the marker designs here, obviously. Church of Unitology, obviously, they made enemies in Dead Space 3 and 2, kind of. Yeah, 2. Unitology vehicles, you've got the Marines, obviously, a lot of work into Marines. I really like the detail on these Marines. I never really realised when I played the game, but you see the markers painted onto them. It's pretty damn cool, I also really like them in Dead Space. I was kind of worried about the Marines Dead Space 3, the Unitologists. But they didn't really play as huge role as I thought they would, so I thought they were well done. This is the coolest section of the book, the Necromorphs. Even from this first page right here. Look how cool that is. That's one of the coolest pages you'll find. It shows just how disturbing they are. These weird limbs growing out of them. It really is creepy. Some of the first designs for the Necromorphs. before they became the things we know and love, and you know, it just shows how much they improve upon early concepts to create some of the more unique, you know, iconic Dead Space enemies. And obviously these enemies take a lot of, you know, influence from the Alien universe and The Thing. You know, Dead Space in general does. And you look at this, you have to be a very talented artist to be able to, you know, come up with something just so creepy. You know, it's really well done. I really like the paper as well. Paper's very nice, and it's good quality. It's not like a shoddy thing. You get what you pay for. You really do. So yeah, some of the more character design. I mean, look at that. I mean, some of the Dead Space has always been one of my favourite game series, and you know, looking from this, you can tell why. Because you know, some of the character designs, some of the enemy designs are just so well done. You know, look at some of these. You just realise, you know, how much work actually goes into, you know, first producing concept art before you can even start the game. It really does bring the game to life. Skip ahead a little bit. You've got some concept art from the Necromune. So yeah, you know, you get some scenery, you know, the sprawl. Is it called sprawl? Sprawl. Yeah, the sprawl. From Dead Space 2. You know, the city in space. I really like the sprawl. The hospital. Patient Clark, obviously from the first couple levels. Look, even the culture itself. I mean, you'd never really take any notice of this, would you? You know, just the culture. I mean, anything you see in the game, you know, they really did put some effort into drawing it. You know, even, you know, the silly little, you know, shops and stuff. A lot of work went into them. Then, you know, I really like the section, the nursery. It's one of my favourite levels in Dead Space 2. Such a good level. You know, it's great to see such work went into it. So yeah, it's basically it really. You know, would I recommend this? Definitely. It's one of my favourite art books. I own a lot of art books. You know, Halo, Assassin's Creed, World of Warcraft, Guild Wars 2, a couple of Final Fantasy. I do own a lot of them, and this is probably, I have to say, my favourite. It's just so well made. You know, there's so much care went into making this. You know, you can tell. You know, you can tell why Visual Studios really did hype this book up and creating trailers and such, because it is such a well-made book. Would I recommend the buy? Definitely. Please do buy it from Titan Books. They are really awesome. You're guaranteed to receive a good service. You know, they'll not get damaged in the post. I mean, you'll get it in very, very, very good condition. So yeah, please also do check out my review for Dead Space 3. I'll leave that in the description below. So please do check that out. Share it. Share this video as well. It helps spread the word. I'd love you guys to start following my reviews. It'd be very awesome. You know, so that basically sums it up. So yeah. Thank you and bye.